Okay, that was my thumbnail for this video. Do you know, I absolutely find it so funny how this world has become with social media, and how people, to get people to watch their videos, they have to create a completely fake thumbnail so that people's egos, people's primal ego in their mind goes, oh, look at that. Look what this person I don't like says, or what they did say. Oh, look, their head's been cut off. Oh, look, they've been injured, or something. It's always normally something really bad. Doesn't that say a lot about where the world is right now? That all social media platforms and what they generate is basically focused on the bad stuff. It's just, yeah, it's just very, very strange. I know you're probably sitting there thinking, who cares, mate? Who cares? Just get on with it. And I think that's the problem. You should care. And you shouldn't get on with it. You should start to not click anything that's got any kind of BS clickbait title. So next time you see this video, don't click it. I shot myself in the foot there, didn't I? Anyway, the point. I think doing this video is really apt. It's a really good point. If you've watched any of my really cheesy rubbish videos before, I say that in a loving way. I love cheesy, I love boring, because it means something to me. And hopefully if you think it means something to you, it makes it even more brilliant. So if you've ever watched any of those cheesy videos, this here is the climb that I did in those other videos. I think I did it, was it last summer, or the end of last summer? Just sort of saying how you got to keep going and that sort of thing. And I didn't want to do a video today at all. Why? Because I'm experiencing just a weird time at the moment. So let me explain. And I'll try not to get too deep, because then you won't understand. Because the trouble with me is I've got such a deep thinking brain that I vomit it all out, and everyone's like, what the hell is this guy on about? So I'll try and make it succinct. The first thing to say, it's an absolutely loving message to you. To you, yes, you watching this. Yes, even my ex, if you're watching this. It's a loving I didn't mean that sarcastically. I love everybody. In their own way, I love them, because if they've ever done anything wrong, they've just been completely and utterly drunk by their primal ego. They don't know what the hell they're doing. But once you see the truth about everything, once you see the light, which is what my new book is going to do. So let me start there, getting back on track. I'm almost finished with this new book. I've changed the title. Things are really coming together. This is a proper spiritual self-help book, written by me, a skeptic. So basically someone who really goes, oh, hang on, this guy says something about talking to the spirits or whatever, or this guy says about love and awaken. Ooh, that's a bit cheesy. That's a bit, I'm a skeptic, so I get where those angles come from. It makes me want to vomit sometimes when I hear people being too happy. But the whole point about this book is I've used it, and I've updated it, and I've edited it, I've lived it. Everything in that book is an amalgamation of so much. I'm back. I had to actually jump to this point in the video because I heard some cracking noises, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I'm thinking, what is that? And I thought, the worst. No, I didn't actually. I thought, oh, what is that? Does it need help? Does it need me to run in and help it? And no, it was just a deer. I thought, who's this absolutely annoying modern guy with his camera vlogging? So anyway, it was me, and it ran off, and I'm back waffling as usual. I can't help but waffle. Anyway, it's good to talk to you. I'm glad you're still listening. Why not, hey? What else have we got to do today? I think I have lost the plot, haven't I? I've actually found the plot. That's the point. I found the plot. So my new book, trying to get back onto that track as well. It's a lived experience of everything that actually works to get you through the tough times. And going back to my point about being a skeptic about spiritual stuff and things like that, the point is, I do find life tough at times. That's why I wrote the book as well, to sort of say, to other people that find it tough, which is basically you. Come on, don't lie to yourself. It's everybody. I don't care who you are. You're a human being. You're going to have tough times. And this book outlines the soul acts. That's what it's called. It outlines how you can act lovingly to basically love everything today. Because today is all you've ever got. You don't ever get another today. You wake up, you could call it Groundhog Day, but you get today every day to start again, don't you? Isn't that wonderful? You actually get today every day to start again. So this book literally details basically all the things that has worked to keep me going through the shit times, the really shit times. And I think you've got them too. That's another thing I've noticed about humans. We always want to have like a badge of honour. Oh, my time's worse than your time. No, they're all shit. If they're shit to you, even if it's something that isn't shit to someone else, then you've got my empathy. You have got my empathy, because I don't want anyone to suffer. I want you to find the answers. I want you to use all the soul acts that I'm going to mention, and you can create your own from this book to live a life that has, I don't use the word has purpose. It also sounds so corny and cheesy, but a loving life where you love everything. Like today, here I am, didn't want to make this video. I felt really, really sort of like challenged by everything. Those that followed me, you know that I care for my 95-year-old dad. I love him. But God, it's tough because I don't have a life. It's all about him. Everything's about him. Now, he's not consciously doing that. He's not setting out to sort of destroy my life. But when you live with someone with his type of character, and you're probably watching this, don't take this the wrong way, Daddy, because I love you, you know. That's not the point here. The point is, it's just we're living in the real world, and the real world is if you live with someone 24/7 that demands attention 24/7 because they just need some care or they need some company, or you've just got to do chores for them or whatever it is. It's intense. It's really intense. And as much as I love Wales, we moved here, we've got no support network, no one at all. So it's just me. So life's tough. And then on top of that, besides me getting shingles last year, which was completely debilitating, almost went blind, deaf, and you name it, I think it's lingered. And I don't know whether it's the vaccination or COVID as well, because that started something in my arm way back. But we won't go on that subject, we're over that, aren't we? Basically, I've called it RSI, but I was just typing or creating on the computer the other day, trying to finish my book. Sorry, first of all, I started trying to finish editing my book. And I was doing long, long days, which I've always done all my life. I pride myself in the amount of time I can spend at a computer. It's like I would have beaten, I'd do it 24/7. I'd beat anybody. And then all of a sudden, my hands wouldn't work. It's like to touch, whether it was on my mobile phone screen or to type, suddenly it was like, oh my God, I just can't do this. And I can't even explain it. That's why I haven't been to the doctor. Because it's not like, I've actually got mobility. Look, here's my hand, look. I've got mobility. It's not like I don't have mobility. But one thing I do know is that the back of my neck and everything is just completely tense. So I think it's all linked to the centre of the back of my neck and my head, to nerves, to being totally unable to relax because of the situation I'm in, where I'm living someone else's life. And yeah, the book does help. Without that book, I probably wouldn't be here, if I'm really honest. I don't know where I'd be, but it wouldn't be here. And it wouldn't be with this same sort of resilience, this same wonderful attitude to everything, this loving attitude. And I think that is key. If I can give you a key message throughout all this waffle today, it's that when things really get tough, so just to recap, obviously I don't have a life. I look after my dad. I love him, so that makes it worthwhile because I know the answers, because I've written the book and the book has the answers. You don't have to feel in the moment. You don't have to feel like blissfully happy. See, soul happiness is what I use, the term I use, and the way I use it, it means realistic happiness. So right in the soul knows that in life you're going to experience some really tough times. And in those tough times, you're not going to be sitting there smiling away like the guys to use a better term, guys, the people, sorry, God, the woke world, it's so difficult. The people of Los Angeles, you know, the stuff that they've gone through, the fire, you've got people in the Ukraine, Palestine, you know, the Israeli people that were attacked and affected. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Any human that's been really upset and hurt, we just don't want to be feeling that way. We want to know that at the end of the day, there is love. There is something that is worthwhile. And my book delivers that. And it does that without my ego. I'm not saying that I write, you know, it's all about me. I've said this many times before, and I sell it every flipping video. It's nothing to do with me at all. In fact, I feel sick and a bit sort of embarrassed even sort of mentioning. That's why I use the term CJB, by the way. Did you know that? Because that's my initials. It's not my full name, but I used it because I don't really have an ego anymore. CJB represents my soul, me. And the soul basically always knows that you are loved by everything. I'm going to stop here because it starts to go into corny territory or cheesy territory, whatever word you want to use, unless you read the book. Once you read the book, you'll understand, you'll go, oh my God, I've connected the dots. And then you'll be able to fly with it because it tells you everything you'll ever need to know. And it sort of brings together every bit of wisdom that I've been able to find from other great books. And it just connects the dots, and it will give you that sense to love everything today. And today, just to end it, I'll try and do it polished now, just to end this video. So today I was feeling really challenged, really, it's like, oh my God, this is tough. But I practice what I preach. Love everything today. So when you really, really find that you just can't feel it, you feel so down, love it. Love the experience. Like I'm loving the fact that having this RSI or whatever it is, it's changing my perspective on life. I'm having to relook at something. I mean, you know, it's stopping me, the crucial point, it's stopping me from doing what I absolutely found that I love, which is creating. I just absolutely love it. It's just absolutely wonderful. And it's something I would do if I won the lottery tomorrow, never had to work ever again. I'd still be doing exactly what I'm doing. That's how I know it's my purpose. It's what I love. So anyway, I'll bring this to a close because I am waffling. I love you. Be good. I know I've said a lot of weird stuff in this. I use this as a bit of therapy, if I'm honest. It helps just to share it with people. And you're going to get the haters, you're going to get those, with the egos, the primal egos coming in, those that know better, whatever. But you're also going to get those that get it, those that get the message, those that realise that I'm a reflection of them. It's nothing to do with me, this video, this face, what you're seeing, this voice, it's nothing to do with just me saying, hey, everybody, look at me. It's a reflection of you, because we're all in this together, this life. And we just want to make it loving, right? We want to love everything today. Have a good one. Okay, real life going on here, real life, right? I just get to the bottom of the hill. I realise I put this glove on because my hand was getting cold and I haven't got the other glove. So this is a prime example of love everything today. I could easily just go, oh, I can't believe that's happened to me. Something else has happened, oh, it's terrible, and I could live a really depressed, negative life. I could say, I'm too knackered to climb up the hill. But because I love everything today, I'm approaching this with okay, right, come on then, this is brilliant. And because I live through my soul, CJB, basically this is exciting. It's like I'm now going on a glove hunt with Bella. So we are finding this glove. Love everything today. I can't think of just a better, most simple thing to do. I haven't been looking. I've been looking at the camera. Hang on. So come on, can you help me find one? One glove. It's black. This is a bit like when I spoke to the spirit world and asked them to point me to a 4-leaf clover. I'm not going to be crass and ask them to point me to the glove because I think I know where it might be. I'm assuming it's where I pulled out of my pocket and put the other one on, which was a bit further up this hill. So here we go. I need some music at this point. When I edit this, it's going to have some really exciting music or stupid music. So it's higher up than I thought. It's literally it's like at the top. It couldn't be worse. If it's there, if it's not there, I did check my pockets. This is a bit weird actually, because I did think when I took them out, I thought, just make sure, you know, you're putting one on. I'm really good with stuff like this. I thought, make sure that you put the other one safely away. So I have checked all my pockets, it wasn't there. But this is where, again, I think loving everything today is such a powerful thing, because it gets you also in that statement, when you understand it, to rethink, like, is there another message here? Is this something to do with the spirits, the people that are in my family that I love, or my friends that have passed away or whatever? Are they guiding me to take this detour? Is it stopping me from being hit by a bus if I had gone down on the road? Like, you know, there could be all kinds of wondrous, good, happy, loving reasons why this is happening. And that's how you've got to approach life. So when you're being an agoraphobic, you know, one that's functioning now, one that understands it, but I still sometimes have the memories of how the agoraphobic mind thinks. And it can be tiring if you're in the wrong frame of mind, you're not aware. But luckily, I'm maintaining my awareness pretty much all the time. And I'm aware when the agoraphobic mind kicks in. Look at this. You better not pee on it. Look at that. The glove. And I got to do this extra part of the video, so hopefully you'll like this more than the waffly one before. Anyway, take care and love everything today.